Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the SFR channel. I am uploading a deck profile because I got top 8 at the Groningen regional. I think we had 70 something players. So it was not that big of a regional, but it felt good. I can only play like 2 regionals a year because I play hockey in the winter. So it feels good to get my invite early, so I don't have to stress about it later. I played Maliss. I was testing out Yummy and Dracotail as well. The 2 weeks leading up to it, so I didn't touch Maliss at all after the EUWCQ, but I just felt like Yummy was really awkward to play. It was like you're playing like mini games, right? You have to protect your field spell, but you also have to keep your resource in check, and then when you're trying to kill, you have to make sure everything's perfect. And if you put in like 80 hours a week, you can probably get really good with that deck, but it wasn't for me yet. And Dracotail, I just felt like was too fair. Like you have to play super bad cards in your deck to make it unfair, which I didn't want to do. So I just decided to sleeve up Maliss after not playing it for a month, and I'm very comfortable with the deck. So it was fun, and people kind of started disrespecting Maliss, so not playing 9 cards in the side deck anymore for it. I got Lancia like 5 times though, so that was nice. But I will, the deck is pretty cookie cutter, and probably will get banned soon. So take it with a grain of salt. But let's get into the deck list real quick. We've got, for the Maliss cards, 2 Dormouse, 2 Rabbit, and 3 Jessie Cat. I feel like you need to max these out, since you just need a normal summon to play. And yeah, consistency is key in this deck. So with that, I did play 2 March Hare. I did play 1 for a bit, because I don't feel like it's that good of a card to have in your hand, but the deck just becomes easier to play if you play more, and I didn't really want to think a lot. So at Euros I played a list with less March Hare, without today I also played the Mirror and the GWC, where I did not play these cards at the Euros because I was way more prepared for that tournament. And for this tournament I was just like, yeah, I just want to not really think about having to play Maliss and just have fun and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! So that felt really good. So 2 March Hare I think it's fine whatever you want to play. Like 3 is also, there's something to say for 3, but I felt like 2 was the correct ratio. Some more starters. I played 2 Underground with the Terraforming and the Gold Sarcophagus, and the final trap with Chiss MTP. I didn't play TB11. I haven't played that card for months, but I did lose to a Maliss player. That was my only loss. He played TB11 and Dotscaper, so shout out to him. It was crazy to lose against that. He grabbed his deck box, he grabbed his deck out of the box, and it was just, I just saw Dotscaper and I was like, what the fuck am I playing against? But I lost in 5 minutes because I didn't play 2 games in a row. So the other sort of Maliss cards, I played 1 backup, 1 wizard. I don't like the lines when you open backup. I just don't, I know they're good. I know the card is really good as an extender, but I felt like hand traps fell out of the format, or the bad hand traps didn't really even matter. And this card's only really good if you get like Fuva Lost or Lancia, or but game 1 that just did not really happen for me. And I do like the lines more where you're going to Wicked, so I want to optimize my chances of opening just the Maliss cards and hand traps and then play into the Administer cards. I do side 2 more of this because I still want to respect Lancia, but I don't feel like you ever need more than 1. But it's the same as the Jessie Cat or the March Hare discussion, right? Like you can play 3 of this and just play more engine, but I don't feel like it's necessary. I did lose to Bricking though, so that's kind of awkward. 3 Bestials. Usually you play these 2. I added the Baldrake because I wanted to have it as a easy way to side. If I go first, I side out the Druid's Worm. If I go second, I side out the Baldrake, so I always have a target for the Magnamut. And game 1 I have 3 Bestials in my deck because there are still some matchups that you would really want them, like Lunar Light or sometimes Yummy when they cannot really, when they don't open the broken spells. The Bestials are actually kind of good in that matchup. And they're also extenders in this deck, so that's great. I played 1 Called by 1 Talents. I wanted to play the best cards in the game, so with Talents come 2 Trusts, These are pseudo starters / board breakers, and against Vanquishal K9 you can add discard, and that's crazy. It happened a couple times where I bricked, but I had trust, so I could like bait something out and go trust for Gold Sark and win the game. So I did really like trust, but I didn't really play targets for it in the side deck or anything, but I probably should have. But I didn't think about the side deck. 3 droplet. Discard was insane for me. I don't think you can play it in a lot of decks. Like in Draco Tail, you cannot go minus in that deck at all, so you really don't want to play this. In Vanquishal K9 it's the same thing, you can really throw away your attributes. But I do really like this card in Yummy and Maliss specifically, because there's just a lot of like spells that you want to activate, and cards that just like, if your end field resolves and you can set a droplet, there's like scenarios where you have just 6 bodies on the field and you're sitting there with a March Hare in hand, like I cannot summon this or anything. So I did really like the droplet as just a easy way to fix game states that you fucked up. And it's an out for Lupus, which is also good. And then finally 12 hand traps. This deck can play Impulse, so I played Impulse. It was crazy for me. Fuvalos was the only Charmy I mained. It's the best Charmy still, and I feel like it's gonna be very mandatory for a long time. And then the bad hand traps, I played triple Imperm, triple Ash. Ash should probably not have been in the deck, but it's still okay here and there. You can still negate Rahu or Stake Your Soul, or Ashing Mad Love is also just not really that bad. But it's really not that crazy. Imperm is also not good as a hand trap, but it's nice that you have the flexibility that you can use it as a board breaker, or it's a trap in gray for the impulse, right? So, but these kind of underperform for me. So let's get into the side deck, because it should complement the main deck, but for me, I think there's 12 cards in here that I never touched. So take it with a grain of salt. I played 4 more Charmies. It was for siding patterns, but it didn't make sense when I played it. I did not side discarding at all. I played this against, I think it was the Crystron K9 guy, and against Yummy I did side this. No, not against Yummy. I think in the mirror I sided this in. Because in the mirror it's pretty good. Against Lupus or the other card, Jokul, is pretty good. This card was there for the mirror, but it should probably have been Lancia, since I did not play Lancia. I played more draw cards, which were Phantasme. This card's crazy in theory. It didn't come up at all, but against Yummy it's really good, in the mirror it's really good. Even against K9 Vanquishal, just fixing your hand can be crazy against that deck. So that's the draw monsters. I played 2 Floodgates for going first. It's nice that I can always side out 4 cards going first, so I can side out the Fuvalos and one of the Bestials. And like there's also merit for siding out the like other cards like Impulse against Ryzel, for example. So there's always 4 cards to side in, so going first it's basically always this, plus the second and the third backup. So those were basically the only cards I sided in anytime. So yeah, that's the 2 backups. I still wanted to respect Lancia. And then the last 4 cards were spell cards, which were broken. I did side this in every time I went second, because this card is crazy against every deck going second. And it combines pretty well with this card, and it's a trust target, so is this. So against Yummy, you side in these 4, and opening Dark Ruler in combination with basically any other hand trap just makes the matchup very free. So I did really like this card. I didn't come up once, but in theory it's good. Alright, so that's it for the side. For the extra, it's the Maliss Link 3s. Very explanatory. This chick is gonna get banned, I guess. Then we played 3 Link 1s. This is for the Nibiru token. If you get nipped, it's not really relevant right now, but I did play 4 Draco Tails, which were all maining nip. I don't think I got nipped once, but it's there for when it happens, because it allows you to make full combo sometimes through a nip. These Link 1s don't matter, you just need to play 2. So you could play Lingeribo plus Balinks, or Lingeribo plus Disciple, or 2 Lingeribo. I did like the second attribute for Access Code Talker, and the effect doesn't come up, but you just need to play 2 Link 1s to have a play turn 1 and a play turn 3. Then for the Link 2s, it's Splash Mage, Cyber's Wicked, and SP. This card is just staple in every deck. And the Wicked, like Splash Mage speaks for itself. Wicked was really crazy because I did play one backup, so I basically went into this every game. And the protection effect just randomly wins you games, like against Gulamel for Dracotail, or the Cookie for Yummy, the Vanquishful Canine deck. If you can just stick this card and play under it, you're chilling all the time. We played 3-link 4s. I did go for this field pretty often. Against Yummy, this is my standard go-to field. And just having 4 Raigekis is crazy in this meta. So I feel like this card it's not the Chaos Hunter out that it used to be, but it's still there for just being really good. Firewall, adding hand traps back is nice. Exco Talker, OTK. Allied Code, I want to end on the negate. This plus this allows you to negate evenly twice, which was also kind of relevant because evenly became a little bit more popular. And the last 2 cards can be anything, but I played Haggard, which did not come up at all, and a Chimera Tech Mega Fleet, which I did summon once, but my hand was a brick, so I could not play anyway. Do with these what you want, but I don't really know what you would play instead of these. Probably a Typhon and something else, but it didn't really matter at all. So the event went pretty well. Lost round 2, couldn't play. I could play all the other rounds, so I won. I want to give a shout out to the boys that drove with me, so Dave, Bruce, and Dinant. We all performed pretty well. I think we all got top 20, I think. All just late losers, but that shit happens. I will upload Dave's deck profile as well. He got 2nd place playing Yummy. I think we record that tomorrow, and I don't know when I will post it. But that was nice. The organized were also, it was really well organized. It was a nice venue. I got a nice sandwich for $1 or €1, so that was nice. But yeah, that's it for the profile. I will be uploading a little bit more. Still nothing standard, but I will try to upload more. And thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.